Hi, my name is Reverend Rod Kelly, and I work out of the Bridge Healing Arts Center in Farmington, Connecticut. And how many businesses are out there today that talk about the integrative medicine, mind, body, spirit connection? And how many of those really deal with your own individual spirit? How many of them teach you how to connect to your spirit? From my 20 years in business, really haven't seen any that do that. They talk the talk. But when it comes right down to it, they don't really teach you how to connect to your spirit. Well, you see, my approach begins with teaching you how to connect to your higher self. And the reason for it is really quite simple. Your higher self is that spiritual essence of you that really knows every single thing there ever was to know about you without exception. It knows every sight, every sound, every smell, every taste, every emotion, every experience you ever had, but it knows all these things without any type of judgment. And the biggest point and the biggest reason that I connect people with their higher selves is, first of all, it only knows truth. So when you ask the higher self a question, you're going to get a totally truthful answer. Not one that's made up of memories that may or may not have been accurate. It's going to know the real truth behind the questions. And the second reason I connect people with their higher selves is this is really the source of your instincts, your intuition, and your insights. How much easier would your life be if you're totally locked into your instincts? So your instinct really became your guide. The same way instincts act as the guides for the entire animal kingdom, with the exception of man, because man thinks we're too smart to pay attention to our instincts. And once you begin to understand how to connect with your higher self, then I teach you how to really enhance your energy systems of your whole body. The next component that I work with is working with your levels of stress. And stress is something that really is totally undermines your total well-being. Uh, Stress really has been labeled for years as a silent killer. And it's not really the stress that creates the problems, it's only your reactions to the stress. How much healthier and happier would you be if stress actually became a positive emotion for you? How would you find it easier to deal with all the stressful situations if, no matter how hectic things got, you thought calmly, you thought coolly, you thought collectively, and you thought rationally? You see, stress upsets that whole apple cart. But these are things that I take into account when I deal with the entire person, the integrative approach to it, the mind, the body, and the spirit. And the other aspect with working with your higher self is everything that ever existed throughout humanity had to have a purpose for existing. Galileo stated that in 1623. It's been totally accepted by the medical and scientific communities since time began. And when you look at your situation, whatever it's, maybe it's physical, maybe it's medical, maybe it's emotional. The problems that you're having had to have a purpose for existing. And the easiest way to discover what that purpose is going back to the first item, connecting with your higher self. Your higher self can understand what the purpose is, but because it knows what the purpose of the condition is, it knows how to resolve it. And the last element I work with is teaching you how to change your perspective on your life. Because it's not the reality of your life, it's only the perspective of it. And when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. That's a statement that was made by Dr. Wayne Dyer a long time ago. And I understand it went all the way back to Einstein making that statement. But what I really want to do is I want to help people make the positive changes in their life that are going to be beneficial and long-standing. Go to my website, which is www.rodkelly.net, rodkelly.net, or give me a call at 860-216-8671. I look forward to hearing from you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.